Throughout the day today, at times you'll see the camera jostling still as the winds remain kind of brisk. We're in that 10 to 20 mile per hour range out of the west. That's going to continue through sunset, but then it gets slightly less gusty overnight. I still think 10 to 20 is a pretty good bet for most, but right now we still have sustained winds, 29 Townsend, 30 in Gatlinburg, and 28 in Loudon. Not quite that windy overnight, but at least in the short term, those winds will remain brisk. It's because some cooler air is starting to push into the area. After a high in the low 60s today in Knoxville, we're already at 53, 40 in Crossville, 41 in Jamestown and Oneida, and 42 in Kingston. So we already have some wind chill values in the 30s across the plateau. So that colder air is moving in, even though the front, as I mentioned, it's moved well to the east, but we talked about this yesterday. Initially, we would have southwest winds behind this front. Now they're becoming a little more westerly, so that colder air is pushing in, and a little bit of extra moisture as well. We're going to kind of see these little opportunities for sprinkles, light flurries, light snow showers that'll kind of rotate through the entire area as we go through the night. But temperatures are borderline freezing, so I'm not expecting much in the way of travel issues, if any at all. So this is 11 o'clock tonight. You see the purple but mixed with pink, so that's going to be rain and some snow kind of mixed together. And that's the case right into early tomorrow morning. This is 3 a.m. right into 7 a.m. And by that time, it's getting close to the freezing mark. So sure, some car tops, rooftops, grassy surfaces, maybe some back secondary roads could have a light dusting of snow, but for the most part, I don't see any major travel issues in the morning. Definitely not here in the Knoxville surrounding areas. We're just a little too mild, and most of the moisture doesn't quite get down here to the valley. It's mainly our plateau and mountain areas once again. By the time we get into the afternoon, this is lunchtime through 4. Notice how it really starts to wind down as this little disturbance rotates on through. We'll see some breaks in the clouds, and we're up to about 40 degrees by the time we get to the afternoon. So this is not a big snowmaker. Maybe some 1 to 2 inch totals across the higher peaks of the Smokies, and then everything shaded here in the white. That's an inch or less. There's a pocket here or there, maybe of some slightly higher totals, but it's pretty slushy. And again, maybe your grassy surfaces are your better bet. But it's one of those too where it may snow and you get it start to coat and then it stops and then it just goes away. It's kind of one of those events. So you're not going to wake up to this. This is the opportunities tonight through the day Thursday, through at least I'd say lunchtime or shortly thereafter. Otherwise, it's a colder but quieter and drier into the week on Friday, low of 26, high of 43, and of the 2 days this weekend, Saturday's looking a little better for your outdoor plans. We're in the low 50s, even with increasing clouds. That's because spotty showers return for Sunday.